work. I'm very excited to having this opportunity to pass this gavel on to you, and I'm looking forward to your leadership over the next year. It's been great working with you. I look forward to continue under your leadership. Thank you.
This next year will be challenging for sure, but all battles are hard, and ours could not have a more noble or righteous purpose. I'm honored to be standing beside all of you as we lead this nation forward.
In all of history, there had never been anything like it. All across America, from New York to Ohio to California to Arkansas, states were besieged by a new, deadly enemy. People were dying, hospitals were overrun, businesses closed. Millions of Americans lost their jobs, and states faced budget deficits that were unimaginable in previous years. COVID-19 changed everything for America's governors and our country. The National Governors Association was there and ready. Governors who were not there as Democrats or Republicans, but as Americans, ready to meet a challenge no other governors have ever faced before.
There is tremendous possibility in the nation's recognition of the full potential of state governments. And most of all, we are committed to achieving progress. That is the essence of our role as governors.
Despite an enemy powerful enough to bring death and destruction, and even with regional differences, our governors, led by Chairman Andrew Cuomo and Vice Chairman Asa Hutchinson, achieved unprecedented results for the American people. First, the governors were instrumental in getting critically needed PPE allocated, distributed, and used, especially in the early days of the pandemic. They helped guarantee this life-saving PPE where it was needed, when it was needed. At the NGA, governors worked together in a bipartisan way to successfully secure trillions of dollars from the federal government through multiple relief packages, including $500 billion in direct, flexible fiscal support that went directly into each of the states, fulfilling the NGA's #1 priority. This unprecedented and historic relief allowed states to fill the budget gaps caused by the pandemic. It helped to keep unemployed workers in their homes with food for their families, and it enabled states to remain fiscally solvent. Most importantly, it kept first responders working and saving lives. With this funding, states are now sprinting forward towards recovery. Putting aside political differences, governors of both parties worked together with presidents of 2 administrations, so America would lead the way in creating life-saving vaccines in record time, and then showing the rest of the world that hundreds of millions of vaccines could be administered quickly, efficiently, and effectively. Now, America's states are coming back. Businesses have reopened. People are returning to work. And most importantly, we have vaccines that are safe, effective, and easy to get. With nearly 70% of Americans now having at least 1 vaccination, infections are way down, and so are deaths. With constant communication and coordination among governors this past year, America has reopened, and the results can be seen everywhere. We have come back, and together we can be better than before. But despite all we've accomplished this past year, there is still much to do and so much to get done. We need to get more Americans vaccinated, especially in underserved communities and among those who are vaccine hesitant. We must continue to work to make sure the economic recovery continues and businesses thrive and workers have jobs. We must guarantee social and economic equality for all Americans. We need to address America's crumbling infrastructure so we can compete in the global economy. And perhaps most of all, we need to overcome the frictions and conflicts among ourselves. We must bring people of all races together, bring states of all regions together. And as difficult as it might seem, we must bring our leaders in Washington together. Our governors have shown it can be done. And they've proven that when it is done, the results work for all of us. Andrew Cuomo saw this, He helped lead this in his year as chairman of the NGA. And now, as Governor Cuomo passes on the chairmanship to Governor Hutchinson, he knows the NGA will continue to fight for every American. Ladies and gentlemen, governors from all across America, please welcome Governor Andrew M. Cuomo.